Longthorne Gunmakers are already world famous for their shotgun barrels produced from a single billet of steel. And when I heard that they had made these even better, I was straight on the phone to Jim, who very kindly invited us out to have a look at their latest model, the Peregrine.
Please tell me you recorded that.
2 for 1.
Thank you, mate, for meeting us.
Oh, thank you.
Second outing. Us, yes. Well, yeah, second outing with one of these.
Well, today it's several of these.
Well, yes,
you've got something different.
You've gone mad with your selection of what you bought us.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
So we've done a few things different since the last time we met. We've been developing some new technology in the barrels, which we're already pretty new. This is more new again.
Yes, yeah, another step up.
Yeah, so I really like the feel of the titanium gun.
Yep.
But it only weighs £6 in a 12 gauge, and it's not for everybody. And you've not got the same control over it that you've got with a heavier gun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we thought we'd make a heavy gun feel like a light gun. Or we'd try.
Well, you've accomplished it from what I felt this morning.
I never noticed you doing that. Yeah, I think we have. I think so. We've got 2 guns that are an identical weight.
Yep.
And you've picked them up already this morning, and we'll just go through it again, because this one, it's £8 6 ounces, and it's the dynamics of it that change. So you did it already this morning, but you get to do it again for the camera.
Give it a feel.
Give it a whirl.
Yeah.
So it feels good. It
Yep.
feels stable. It doesn't feel particularly heavy.
Nope.
Because none of our guns feel particularly heavy because of the way we balance them naturally anyway. This one's got the grip tech stock.
Yep.
I know you're quite a fan of that, but you need one making exactly the right size. See, it just doesn't quite fit.
No.
But that's a different story for a different day.
Different day. So we've got this one. Then we've obviously got the new addition.
So that's a 30-inch barrel gun.
Yep.
£8 6 ounces. This one, 33-inch barrels, £8 6 ounces. They're within half an ounce of each other.
And that feels completely different.
And so everybody picks it up and says it's a £7 gun.
Yeah.
And then what we do is close them both up. And if you hold it by the barrels and hold that one by the barrels,
They just
they're
feel...
identical.
Yeah.
But you would swear
That
when that's
moves.
in 2 hands, it's a £1.50 lighter.
Yeah. So this is the Peregrine.
This is the Peregrine.
Yeah.
So, spent a lot of time on the computer because what we know and what we knew is where we like the moment of inertia of that barrel. The technical bit is the moment of inertia of that barrel and that gun. We know exactly where we want it, and we've done that by feel. I got asked this question once a long time ago. All your guns feel good. Why? I said, no, it's the moment of inertia and the radius of gyration. And the guy says, oof, it's the moment of inertia that's more important. So he actually knew what he was talking about, and he's quite right. So basically, it's the point that the weight of the gun wants to rotate around.
Okay.
That's the simplest bit.
Bringing the weight more into the centre of the hands.
So what we've done is move the weight in the barrels out the front third of the barrels or more, and put it underneath the forehand. And so the weight is very centralised on that gun now. And it makes it feel completely different, doesn't it? I mean,
just you can feel that weight is, rather than being out here, is
there's nothing tipping you forward.
in the gun.
Yeah. So you get the stability of it, of a heavier gun, the recoil reduction of a heavier gun.
Yep.
And then you've now got the pointability of a really long gun, because this one's 33 inches long.
Yeah.
And this one's 30, but this one feels like a 28.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't, it looks long, but when you've got it up,
just
how easily it moves, it just...
So that's what we were after. It took a few goes.
Yeah.
A few trial and errors.
Yeah.
Bits of balsa wood and black paint. and we literally did, when we wanted to get the look of this. So the other thing it's got on this one is the reverse taper rib.
Yep.
And a lot of people question things with ribs, you know. And we've done it. We've done a lot. But it's a high rib. It's 10 millimeters high at the front of the barrel.
Yep.
It gives you a better view of the target, but we tried it with the really narrow rib, the standard rib, and your target acquisition was worse on long distance targets.
Yeah.
So we've done it with the reverse taper ribs at 8 millimeters to 10, or it might be 8 to 11 on this one, I think. And we've tried, we tried it with bits of wood and then painted them black and tried it. And this is the best
That you've come up with.
Yeah, the best we've come up with.
Well, I've been really excited about having to play with this after how much I fell in love with the last one. So should we break some clays and
see what happens.
See what happens. Right, let's go.
Go.
Pull. That is so quick.
I was going to say, now stop driving it and just look at where you want to break the target instead.
That was I was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just don't drive it.
No.
Let your eyes drive it. So it's like shooting the titanium gun.
It just goes.
It just goes.
Yeah.
And it's so much easier to use. You'll just so much less effort.
Pull.
Stop looking at the gun.
I'm looking at it, yeah. See the rib.
Yeah, don't. Shoot the orange target faster. Just shoot the damn thing.
Pull.
Now. Now.
That is so
It's
strange.
there already. You're thinking, am I with it? Is it there?
I'm so used to using pull away, I'm just waiting for it. And then to drive,
Yeah, and you don't need to.
you don't need to.
No. No, that's the big difference. And with those long barrels, it's almost poking them out of the sky. But it doesn't make any difference when they get to 60 yards. You just do exactly the same thing you just did there. The gap gets a bit bigger.
That just is absolutely effortless. You've got to almost tame it back.
Yeah. And so it's ideal because you don't get tired. So if you are shooting a competition, and you're shooting, like a lot of the competitions in the States are 200 rounds, you know, the big competitions, you're just not getting fatigue the same way. So it works.
Takes some getting used to, but that's...
Yeah, you just got to relax.
Yeah. Pull.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like I need to swing it.
Nope. You are though,
Yeah.
because it's swinging all by itself. Yeah. So the thing to do is go for something that you have to actually operate.
Yeah. So this is your 9-pounder.
This is a 9-pound gun, as traditionally a clay shooter might think that they need with 32-inch barrels. 9 pound in weight.
Pull. That's more how I would shoot,
Yes.
but you don't.
No, you don't do it.
Yeah.
But that's right. So that works fine for you.
Yeah.
But you'll get used to that in the next 10, 15 minutes that we're doing all this, and then go, I'm not shooting that again. It's too
I
hard.
shoot that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what happens.
That's amazing.
So you've still got, so on that one, you can see that you've got the stability of the gun,
Yep.
because it's nice and heavy and all the rest of it, and you can drive it in a straight line. On
Yeah.
this one, no matter how late you set off,
You catch it.
you'll catch it.
Yeah. I felt like with that, I could bring my hold point further out
Yeah.
and needed to do half as much work.
That's it. That's exactly what we've discovered. Is you don't need to work half as hard to get on the line.
Yeah.
Because now it allows you to compensate faster, but not uncontrollably.
No. No.
So now what we should do is go uncontrollable, and we'll have the titanium gun. So now we've gone completely the opposite end.
Yeah.
We've gone from 8 pound 6 ounces up to 9 pound, 6 pound 4 ounces.
Okay.
32-inch barrels.
Yeah.
Titanium. You know the feeling you got on the Peregrine where you don't have to work as hard?
Yeah.
Now you have to work half as hard again.
Okay.
and it's difficult to begin with.
Yeah. Okay.
So now you can bring your hold point on this big black target in front of you to the trees.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter.
No, you just
because you'll shoot it you'll shoot it in half the distance.
Right.
Because you can.
We'll try.
No, you just can. You just got to just look at it, and the gun will already be there. Same sequence.
Pull.
Now we're going to give you the black target only.
Okay. Come right back.
Come back on it. So, as long as you're locked into the gun, as soon as you feel you're on it, pull the trigger.
Pull. Pull. I went too quick on that second one because I was confident on that first.
Yeah, you pushed through it.
Yeah.
But really, if you just getting a bit used to it, you'll shoot it as you see it at the tip of the green bits there. Honestly, you will, because you just can.
That's...
So as a game gun, it's designed, you can take your steel barrel gun, take the steel barrels off, put the titanium barrels on it and go walk up shoot with it.
Yeah, and just drop that weight drastically.
Yeah, so you can walk, especially like in the American market where they'll walk all day, shoot 12 birds.
That's perfect for the job.
It is, that's what it's for. It's not a clay breaking gun.
No.
It's good at it, but you're not consistent enough on the big targets.
No. Yeah, that's something else in weight for a 12. I mean, that's like 20 bore, 28 bore, side by side.
Yeah, it's an old
weight.
English side by side weight.
There's nothing to it, is there?
No.
Should we go and find some more challenging targets for your Peregrine and see how we get on?
We will. Oh, we'll do one last one.
One last one.
One last one. Do you want to shoot a really light gun?
Go on then.
Okay.
So this is
a side lock.
Yep.
28 gauge, 32 inch barrels, titanium gun. And we weighed it before because I didn't know how heavy it was.
Yeah. And sub 5 pounds.
4 3/4 pounds.
Yeah. It feels tiny.
It does. And it is. Now, this is the ultimate quail gun, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Yeah, and I mean, it is fabulously beautiful as well.
Yes.
That is nothing.
We'll get some shells.
We'll get some shells.
So these might be okay. Good cartridges, but as you can see from the shape of the box, it may have got a little damp
in your flood.
In our flood, so yeah, we're gonna see what happens.
Some nice and gentle compacts.
Yes. Well, they still fit in. They're a little bit rusty.
Oh well. Same sequence, or
same sequence?
Same sequence. Pull. Right, it's like you've got nothing there.
Nope, nothing in front of you.
I saw that orange one, I went and I had to stop and then
start again
because I'd gone.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Now this time, with the orange one, just shoot the front edge off it.
Yeah.
Consciously shoot the front edge off it, because it'll hold you back a bit.
Pull. I'm in front of it again.
Yeah.
In front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great for that second target because I haven't really got to do much. But that orange one, it's just holding back.
Start the opposite side. Start over here.
Hold it right back.
Yeah. Start over here and then come back to it.
Pull.
Oh, you're shooting over it.
Yeah.
There you go. When you haven't got time to mount, so it's a driven gun. I mean, it's just a mount and shoot thing. So if I give you the black target, gun down. So that's the other thing that you won't realise. As soon as you get a gun that light, as soon as you go to mount it, it's already done.
Yeah.
So you just shoot it, gun down at that black target.
Pull. Pull. That's nuts.
That is nuts, that one.
And with the straight hand stock as well, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go and find some. Let's go and find something that.
Might have to go in the jumper and come home with me. Right, should we go and find some big targets?
We'll go and find some better targets.
Right.
A bird.
A bird. Let's have a look.
Look over the back of the hill.
Yeah. Pull.
It's that orange one.
Is the B one any nicer?
Perfect. Let's see
I think I might need a...
We'll just work through them.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll put the big boy cartridge in there for that. Right.
I'll literally work through the letters.
Okay.
A bird.
Pull.
Got it. B bird. Got it. See, you don't need the time to pick it up.
That's just... I'd
And
taken the gun out of my
You shot the
shoulder.
A bird. You only just clipped it, but you hit the front.
And I'd taken the gun out of my shoulder for that B bird.
Yeah, I know you had. I was watching.
You did that on purpose as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. What have we got next?
C.
What's the C? Let's have a look.
No. You don't need to look.
Just shoot
The gun knows what it's doing. It's been here before. Honestly, this gun's been round this course. It knows what it's doing.
It knows what it's doing.
Yeah. It's roughly from that side, I think.
Right, okay. Pull.
D bird. On the other side. Oh. No, it ejects as well.
It does actually, yeah. Pull.
Told you the gun's been here before.
That's driving itself, that. What we got? E.
Over this side somewhere.
Okay. Pull.
Oh. Do we have an F? Yes, we do have an F.
Christ.
At the back here somewhere. Oh, it's coming across in front of you.
Okay.
On the lowish, I would reckon. Maybe.
Pull.
Don't think there is a G? No, there isn't. So you hit every single target.
That is the most effortless bit of shooting.
And see what I mean about we'll give you the A bird again because I don't think you'll hit it the second time because you'll try too hard. and you'll be doing all the wrong stuff.
Yep.
But you've just got to keep an eye on the top of the barrel because now you can see the barrel. With that wide rib, you can see it on that long target. It just gives you enough of a platform to sit the target on.
Right. Try and prove you wrong.
I'm hoping you do because it looks way better on film.
It looks better on
when
film.
I'm wrong.
Pull. I tried too hard.
Yeah, you held the gun back.
Yeah.
You've got to have, it's a big gap on that bird.
Okay.
It is at least, by the time you were having the second shot at it, you were what, 70 yards out?
Yeah.
75 yards out?
It's a long way.
It's a big gap.
Pull.
Took the top off it.
There we go.
Nice and smoothly through.
Yeah.
What's happening is it's dropping a lot faster than you're imagining it.
Yes.
And your line was like that.
Straight.
Yeah, so that's all it was.
It's almost a different way of shooting.
Yeah. It's like shooting driven birds
Yeah.
with a target gun that you can see a mile. I mean, that's a bloody long target. I mean, there's no getting away from it. It's out of most people's skill set to break it consistently.
Yeah.
The gun helps.
It does. You just, like you say, the first couple of shots on the first stand, I was driving a gun, throwing a gun like I normally would.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
No.
And a lot of these targets, we've not really looked at them. We've just shot them, and I'm almost holding back on the trap and swinging through.
Yeah. And everyone's going to think that you've been shooting this stand all morning, and now we're just doing the video. I guarantee this is the first time he's shot these targets today. But that's it. You shot them like as if you know exactly where they're coming from, what they're going to do. Yeah. And that's why I didn't let you see them, because if you start thinking about how you're going to shoot them, and you don't need to, you can already shoot.
Yeah.
So all you've got to do now is adapt to how the gun's operating.
Yeah, you're just able to move it to a point and
Yes.
pull a trigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's heavy enough to keep going.
Yes.
It's not going to slow down. And you've not got to consciously go past the target with it.
Yeah. I'm quite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I liked the first one that you sent me, but that's another level.
Yeah. It
An
is.
absolute another level.
I think the combination of the longer barrels, the same, and the overall weight and the balance point is getting to be where it's almost as good as it can be.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost one of those guns that when you're moving it, it feels like the gun would be stock heavy,
Yeah.
but it's not
No.
at all. The weight's,
The weight's solidly
There.
between your two hands. Yeah.
yeah, right where you want it. I quite like it. Yeah, that is, you've done a heck of a job with that. Heck of a job.
And this stand is a pretty good one. If one of the towers is open, we'll go and shoot the towers.
Yeah.
But you're going to find exactly the same thing. What you've found there is the way it reacts everywhere. Now.
Yeah.
That's it.
You just so much easier to move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, should we go and find some more targets and
We'll do that.
keep going?
Yep. Pairs, straight off.
Be nice.
Report pair first.
Yeah, go on then. Pull.
Good shot.
Please tell me you recorded that.
2 for 1.
2 for 1. Pull. That's smooth as hell.
Yeah, no different.
Yeah, no difference.
Oh yeah, I've shot it on a game day.
Yeah. I think that'd be a proper good game gun, that.
It would.
It's not too heavy. Nice long barrels.
No.
Some high stuff in Wales.
Now you're getting the hang
Getting
of
the
it.
hang of it
Just-
now.
just smoothly does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost feel like, so I use a lot of pull away. You just get out in front of it.
Yeah.
I don't need to connect as much.
I think you connect easier. That's what the difference is.
Yeah.
You've already connected with it, and that's the difference I found shooting with it. I found it much easier to connect and then move on,
Yes.
rather than having to connect. Yes, I'm with it, and then pull away.
Yeah.
Because normally you'd hang on to it for a second, half a second or whatever.
Yeah, and then
And now I just feel like, yeah, I'm on it, bang.
so like there's a couple that I killed that I felt more comfortable killing them sooner than I normally would.
Yeah.
So I was leaving stuff to where I'd normally kill it
Yeah.
and missing, but if I took it a bit
Yeah. 'Cause
sooner,
you've connected already.
yeah.
Yeah. So you're not hanging on to the target.
to-
So now you've had 4 shots. You get a simultaneous pair.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh God. Pull. That is the hardest sim pair.
Take it sooner. This is where you've got to shoot them out in front.
Pull. Determined to break that.
But as a left and right, you'd be a superstar, wouldn't you? If they
You
were
would, wouldn't you? If you
pheasants?
could kill that as a left and right. Pull.
So you're getting 50, 60 yards out,
And no problem.
no problem at all.
Yeah.
Totally connected with it, hit it dead centre.
Average.
Pull.
Oh, there we go.
It's easy to use. I mean, I haven't shot literally all year. I've not pulled the trigger all year.
That's your first time.
Yeah. And it doesn't fit.
No,
It's not mine.
no. It just
All those
works.
movies we did about gun fit.
It's irrelevant
You just
now.
got to have the right barrels.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Something that's easy to shoot.
It's taken me a little bit to work out where the gun's pointing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really the stand to do that, was it? You know,
No.
come on the high tower, first shot for 4 or 5 months.
That's the main thing with it, is it's
effortless to
yeah,
do that.
it's easy to shoot.
Yeah.
You have
I
to
think
try
so.
less.
Yeah. I think also I can see you tensing up on that last one where you were trying to shoot it early.
Yeah. You can,
And you don't need to. You need to just
yeah,
relax.
and ease off a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, just back right off and just go, yeah. Of course I'm going to hit it.
I wish I had that confidence.
I think you've just got to breathe out as if you were rifle shooting for a change.
Yeah.
Breathe out, go, yeah, just go and shoot it.
Yeah.
And then you're not focusing on holding it and gripping it and pointing your fingers, which I'm going to have to stop you from
driving
doing.
it, just, nice and smooth and slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. A few more targets, see how we get on.
We'll see if the next stand's open, because that's my favourite stand.
Oh, is that the good one?
This just starts with reasonably challenging to very challenging.
Oh, you've got a bit of a warm-up then?
Yeah.
Okay.
We start on the hard ones.
So now that Jim has gone, I can tell you what I really thought. And none of you are going to be surprised. That has been an absolute joy to shoot today. What Jim has said, talking to him about not just the mechanics, but the idea behind the gun, they've set out and done exactly what Jim has said. They've tried to make a gun that is easier to shoot in a way that it requires less effort. And by obviously moving, or not moving, but machining off excess material from certain areas of the barrels and bringing the weight of the gun more into the centre, placing it between the hands, even weighing 8.6 £, it's a gun that it almost feels stock heavy, and it's not. It just moves in such a way that it just requires less effort, and that's been quite difficult to get used to, I won't lie. I'm used to shooting a gun that requires a bit of momentum, a bit of inertia to get it going, a bit of drive, and I've early on sort of lost my way with the gun, where I've reverted back to how I've shot. I've seen a target and I've driven it and I've shot way out in front of stuff, because you're just able to acquire a target so quickly. I mean, what Jim's done with us today is a lot of the targets we've just gone onto a stand, I've not seen them, and I've just sort of held back on where, the trap was, and just whacked through a target and pulled the trigger. Just so quick to get to a kill point. It's just been an absolute joy to shoot. I mean, we were driving between one stand earlier, and I just got a big smile on my face, because it's just been such an incredible joy to shoot. And I mean, again, spending the time with Jim and seeing his passion behind what he does, his love for not just, the aesthetics of these, because, some of the stuff like that they produce is absolutely stunning, but, the passion and the engineering side that goes into this, the machining process. I mean, Longthorne barrels are world famous and have got more patents against them than any other barrel manufacturer. That one piece out of a single billet of material, they're already world famous, but that's just a step above. I mean, I really thoroughly enjoyed shooting the gun that they sent me out last year, but that's just been just a whole different kettle of fish to shoot. Like Jim said, it's all about being able to work with less effort, to come away from something, especially shooting a big competition, of feeling less tired. You've not exerted yourself as much as you would, even though that gun weighs like £8.4, £8.6. It doesn't feel like it. It shoots and handles like a £7 gun, but it doesn't, and it just soaks up that recoil perfectly. I mean, it'd be really interesting, as I said with the last one, to get one of these out on a game day and see how they deal with some big heavy cartridges on some high stuff in Wales. But that has just been an absolute joy to shoot today, and I'm extremely grateful to both Jim and Elaine for having us down at the factory this morning and out here to Sporting Targets to shoot them. It's just been an awesome day. Thank you for watching this week, guys. Be back to you next week with another video.